Hello. I'm trying to find optimal microphone placement so that when I go p, you don't hear it like explode your eardrums. And it seems like I might have found a decent spot for it. So, as you're listening, you the listener, enjoying your listening experience, let me know if my microphone sounds okay, especially compared to how it sounded in the past, if you wouldn't mind. That said, welcome to another edition of Vinny Complains About Motion Controls. Actually, that hasn't happened in a while because I don't really use them anymore, do I? It's, it's more Zelda. It's Skyward Sword, and it's good. Really, it's more good than it is bad by far. It's a little loud, though. Let me try to figure that out. I was in a Zelda mood today because I finished watching the Liam Triforce video. And I have a funny story regarding that. I'll tell you about it in a second. I wonder if anyone left a comment in regards to me searching for gratitude crystals. Actually, let me check. Hang on. Okay, I was actually given very good intel. I'm gonna go look around. I need to find Pipit's mom. Who the fuck is Pipit? And also sleep in Beedle's bed. Which is kind of a weird thing to say. But if it needs to happen... so I watched the Liam Triforce video on Wind Waker, and it's like nearly 2 hours, just uploaded it. Obviously, I'm a Liam Triforce fan, because the dude is very good at expressing the way a game made him feel, which kind of mirrors my own experience with Wind Waker to some extent. Not the same... It's not my favorite game like it is his, but... There's something really... I think it's a skill to be able to describe a game in a technical way. Just as much as it's a skill to be able to describe what it can do emotionally. And that's something that I appreciate from his videos. And it really goes in depth, and it made me want to play Wind Waker again, kind of. Not looking to play it anytime soon. I'm just saying, it's just Wind Waker's a great game. And this game, of course, has its, Wind Waker influences, which makes me want to play this. So, yeah, it was a great video, enjoyed. I was falling asleep to it last night. Because, I was tired, and I was falling asleep, and I heard my own fucking voice. I'm like, wait a minute, is that me? And it woke me up! I feel really bad about what I did to that bug just now. Oh! Ah, wakey for young Slugabed, huh? Slugabed? You appeared to be relishing in that snooze, so I declined to wake you. But I must say, old bug, you did make the shop a mite heavier. Your accent. The malfurious timbre of my voice sounds different to you. Oh. Perhaps a touch, I suppose. But pray, what does it matter, This is my humble home of sorts. When night draws her tenebrous curtain across the sky, I come here. Bit lacking in creature comforts, to be sure, but I can relax in peace. You're aware that loftwings don't fly at night, I'm sure. So, I suppose I shall have to take you back to town with me on the morrow, When you wish to go back to Skyloft, just chase your dreams on the bed once more, and on the morrow you shall be there. I don't remember this at all. This, my dear bug, is a very rare insect called the horned colossus beetle. He's my most precious possession. I could gaze at him all day, and all night, too! Oh! So this is the Beedle Island. Mine. Okay, never mind. So there's a gratitude crystal here somewhere. I just love that Beedle has an English accent when no one's around. Yeah. Maybe I can give Beedle my gratitude crystals? No? Alright, well, I'll just go back to sleep, I guess. Something has to be done here, but I don't know what that might be. So anyway, I fell asleep, and I was awakened to a clip. I thought I heard my voice in my, like, twilight of being somewhat sleeping, but somewhat awake. And yeah, it was me, so it woke me up. But then I watched the rest of it today, and it was a very rewarding, good video. And it made me appreciate Wind Waker a little bit more, and I learned more about Wind Waker than I ever had. It, like... I mean, I knew a lot about the game and its production, but I learned some new things, is what I meant to say. Some new things. So I'd recommend that video. Why are you on a bicycle, Beedle? Aren't you a curious one? Oh, right. It's eco-friendly, and he's generating energy to stay up. Alright, so let's see if we can find Pipit's mom. Whom's house? This is Piper. Maybe it was Piper's mom. Nope. I wonder if we're ever gonna get, like, a traditional Zelda game like this again. In the same way that Mario Odyssey is kind of like a callback to Mario 64. I wonder if the nostalgia for the traditional 8-dungeon, different storyline Zelda game, I wonder if that's ever gonna, like, be enough of a thing for Nintendo to want to revisit it. I wouldn't mind, as long as the game is good, of course, but... I think Nintendo knows how to make a game every now and then. Sometimes they're good. Sometimes. Let's see, why don't you come by and visit me again some night? We're done. I'm not visiting you anymore, dude. Maybe. Maybe I will. Maybe I have to. I don't know. I've been investigating some Metroid ROM hacks. Metroid Zero Mission has a decent one, but that's like only a couple hours. And Super Metroid has plenty. I want to do something Metroid related before October 10th. Link, welcome. So here's the thing, Link, my house is terribly dirty. Pipit is always telling me to do some dusting around here, but I just can't bring myself to do it. So I wanted to ask you if you wouldn't mind cleaning it for me. I'll even pay you, Link. You will? Great. I knew you wouldn't leave me to sit in this dusty house, Link. What's that, a broom? You know, I don't even remember where we keep the crazy thing, or if we ever even owned one. Most of the time, I just wait for a good, strong wind to come along and blow the dust away. So look, I don't really care how you get the job done. I just want you to blow it all away from me. I'll just leave you to it then. What is this? The filth of this game. Speaking of filth, how fucking dirty do you have to be to not clean your place, but wait for the wind to do it for you? Wind! It's not good enough, man. We gotta do the whole place, so... That also means that while I'm cleaning the dust, all of your pots and jars will be broken. Yeah, rare and expensive china. Broken! Broken! It's broken! Oh my, there's no more dust in my home. Thank you, Link. You've brightened my day. Come over here and let me pay you. Thank you so much, Link. My home is sparkling clean again. Hang on a second. It's a little fly. It's like a gnat in my field of vision. It feels so much better when the place isn't under a blanket of dust. I get my next reward now. But I can't let you go without your reward. Watch out, some big money coming. Bam, 20 rupees. Don't tell Pipit about this. He'll only get angry at me for spending money on something he thinks I should be doing myself. You can keep a secret, right? There's a Queens of the Stone Age song called The Lost Art of Keeping a Secret. Link doesn't talk, so he's very familiar with this art form. I also have another opportunity for gratitude crystals that I'm gonna follow. Strange gnat hero just landed on my wrist. Yeah, I didn't know you could do this, but you can do this. You can do this! Perfect. Doesn't look like I'll get much sleep tonight again. Why? Sorry to worry you. The baby just goes on and on like this all night. I haven't slept a wink in I don't even know how long. The baby usually sleeps like a sack of rocks, but that was before we lost the you-know-what. No, what? The baby's rattle? If we had the you-know-what, then the baby would settle down, but we lost it the other day. A bird picked it up and flew off with it. Maybe the bird thought it was food? I don't know! Of course, the bird wouldn't have eaten it, so I think it must still be somewhere here in town. I just don't know where! Sure would be nice if someone would find it for me. I got this. Was I muted for 17 minutes? We've been over this, Mom. That sound of Link. Calm down, Pipit. Don't get so mad. How can I not be mad? It's been obvious that you've been giving someone rupees to clean the house. I gave you that money so you could buy some bread. If you keep spending money like this, I won't have any more money to go to the night academy. I didn't take the job patrolling just so you could live a life of luxury. You've got to stop doing this. Oh, hey there, Link. What could you want at this hour? You didn't hear any of that, did you? There's no way you heard that, right? Heard what? Nothing. It's nothing. Anyway, I gotta take care. Get back out on patrol. You take care of yourself when you're walking on the streets. Walking the streets. People on street. Dee-do-dee-dop-dip. I think the answer was sorry. Like, I should have told him that I heard it. I think. Get out of here, Nightmare Chihuahua. Which is just Chihuahua. Apparently there are nice Chihuahuas. You know, it depends on the owner and how well the owner trains the Chihuahua and is, you know, nice to the dog and stuff. However, that said, I have a feeling that Chihuahuas, just by genetic nature alone, are predispositioned to chewing the ankles off of human beings. It's in their DNA. It's in their genes, Snake. Angry Chihuahua. That's right. Couldn't they buy a new rattle or make a new one? So there's dust up there. How the fuck do you get up there? Not like this. While I try to figure this out, I've been listening to the Pixies a lot again, but specifically the newest album, the Beneath the Eerie album. If anyone listens to the band The Pixies and likes only their older shit, I'm with you. But the newest album they put out a couple of years ago, 2 years ago I think, is genuinely good. To me, it's almost on par with some of their earlier work. Just some great songs. Good production. It feels like there's like an energy and like a, I don't know, a purpose for this album to exist. And as a result, I've been listening to Frank Black and the Catholics. That's the name of his band. I don't know who the Catholics are. But some of their stuff is pretty good. I've already known some of it. There's a song called All My Ghosts that is incredible. But if you like the Pixies, there's some really good shit in there. So, yeah, there's a lot to dig through between the Breeders, that band, and Frank Black's solo shit. It's just been, yeah, been like kind of in a rut when it comes to listening to new stuff. But anyway. Gonna take a moment. Well, now it seems obvious. Well, how obvious does it seem? There should be a claw shot spot. That's what I'm looking for. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. The mic is too close to my face. I have to move away from the mic to breathe. I mean, it is getting closer to October. There have been pumpkin spice everything lately. Pumpkin spice pizza, pumpkin spice chicken, pumpkin spice lard, pumpkin spice haggis, pumpkin spice balut, pumpkin spice pumpkin, pumpkin spice pumpkin spice coffee, pumpkin spice water, pumpkin spice spice, pumpkin spice ice. Pumpkin. Prayer. I wasn't gonna do all the side stuff. I'm still not planning on getting all the heart pieces. But I want to get the gratitude crystals, I think. And, yeah, it's supposed to be a claw shot spot. Where the fuck is it? Like, it's... I mean, it's supposed to be on that island, I guess, over there. I'll take one more look and, you know, just stop wasting everyone's time. In this episode, I just wander around Skyloft aimlessly for 3 hours. Enjoy! So it should be, like, up there? Oh. Wow. I just walked right past without seeing it. Boy, do I feel silly. One crusty crystal. I forgot about this mechanic. To me, it looked like a fucking sea chart from Wind Waker. I thought that's what it was gonna be. Before I remembered, what it was. Which is to say, this is not an ocean game. There is no ocean man. They don't take you by the hand. Potion shop owner. I need your strongest potions. That the baby's rattle? You found it! Who's a sleepy baby? Time for Betty bye! Whew, baby seems to have settled down nicely. I bet the baby will sleep well tonight. Oh, that means I'll finally get a good night's sleep too. Oh, thank you so much. I won't forget what you did for me. Beep, 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 boop, beep. Again, it's Roadrunner. RP voice was Roadrunner this whole time. If Roadrunner could speak, it'd be like, hey, how you doing? Coyote, please! Why you try to eat me? It's nothing personal, kid. It's just that coyotes just happen to enjoy the taste of Roadrunner meat. I don't know. Nature's weird. You know, sometimes animals just, like, eat animals. It's weird, right? We sure live on a strange planet. Oh, there's a thing there. And there's the graveyard. And that's actually the Pixie song I've been thinking about lately. On Graveyard Hill, it's called. It's a good one. I watched a movie for the first time today called Contagion. It's a movie with Mark Damon. Matt Damon. Who is a dude who... There's a contagion. There's a virus, and people go into stores because there's a virus, and there's a vaccine, and there is civil unrest because of the virus. This movie was made in 2011. There are conspiracies. There's Lawrence Fishburne, who's just always great. There's, them trying to figure out Patient Zero. Yeah, it's a pretty intense movie. And, this virus is an airborne virus that you get by coughing near people. In the movie. In the fictional realm of the movie. And it was, you know, I don't want to spoil the movie if you watch it, but it was a bat, so I'll spoil it, that eats a bad thing that was sick, that a pig then ate, that a chef then handled, that gave it to Gwyneth Paltrow. Goop. Anyway, the thing is, the movie is actually pretty good. Like, I think it's a good movie, but watching it now, it's like, holy fuck. They got a lot of things really right. Cursed metal. Okay, yeah, I don't want that. I'll just take it, but I don't want it. You opened it, didn't you? Human desire is insatiable fear. I forgot, demon! Then again, I suppose it's also what makes your kind so intriguing. If your pouch won't open, fear not. It'll only happen while you're carrying that metal. If you leave it in item check, you'll be able to use your pouch once again. I want to give you the gratitude crystals. Ashley. You've gathered quite a lot of crystals. How magnificent! You have made such magnificent progress gathering gratitude crystals. Please continue helping me just a bit longer. 50 of them. A report. You can now douse gratitude crystals. Oh good. I have to go to that island where Beedle was. Then I can get crystals. Sometimes I have an accidental walk-in speech pattern. If you really pay attention to the way you speak, I was going to say. If you really pay attention to the way you speak and your speech patterns. It gets weird. And sometimes I notice that I can be a little bit Walken-esque. Not even on purpose, it just kind of happens. I think part of it is also I'm multitasking. Playing video game and speaking sometimes means that speaking doesn't work as good. That's just there? Alright. Alright. So yeah, the Contagion movie was kind of crazy, but we're lucky that it wasn't as bad as the movie Contagion. Like, that movie's virus was fucked. Like, worse than what we have to deal with. Which is bad enough, what we had to deal with, and still are dealing with. But that movie goes a little extra. And, honestly, it made me uncomfortable. The movie made me uncomfortable, but not just because of the events that we had to live the past year and a half, but also just because it's a well-made version of what a pandemic might look like. It's a pretty good movie, and the editing and, you know, the directing is all really good. But, goddamn. Some pretty bad feels in there. But I don't watch movies always to feel good. A lot of times I like to watch movies to challenge me. Something maybe I can learn from. A little bit. Well, that's not always the case. Sometimes I just want entertainment. Sometimes I don't want a movie to try to say something. Sometimes I just want the movie to make me see the thing without saying it. Or just entertain me. I like that. And then sometimes you can learn from a movie. As long as it's not a fucking history lesson. If the movie isn't a textbook, then I'm cool with it. But Contagion was entertaining enough. Also heartbreaking at times. So yeah, it's Zelda's room. What do you think you're doing in a girl's room at this time of night? I need to take a bath, so get out of here, Link. Well, I mean, I would take a bath if whoever was in there now would hurry up and get out. They've been in there a long time. I can already see the chat explosion. How do you get into Zelda's room? Is it? I wonder if it's only there at night. It's quiet. It's very quiet. Now, is that the did we establish, is that the ghost job? Or is that Fledge working out? I forget. What was it? It's hard to keep these things straight in my mind sometimes. Just 1 second. I have a duck update, kind of, which is that, it was nice out today, and I went to go see the geese and the ducks. And they were nice. They don't get near people anymore. They just kind of do their own thing. They hang out in the water. See? Like that. Duck. And they don't go for the food anymore. I was throwing oats in their general direction, but they really weren't interested, I don't think. So, I let them have their lives. You know, you gotta let it go. If you love something, let it go, I always heard, right? Does that apply to, like, someone who breaks into your house and you let them leave the house, let them go? How does that work? I don't know why I tried to shoot that bird. That bird did nothing wrong to me. If you let a fly out of your house, does that mean that you love The Fly, the movie, which is a great movie starring Jeff Goldblum, directed by David Cronenberg? You should watch The Fly. Great movie. There was a treasure I missed, but I can't be fucked. So, where's Beedle's little island? I mean, I'll go over there and take a look. Might take a while. Especially if I'm, like, being defeated by tornadoes. Like Ralph Nader. I am playing the game very well. Making good progress, getting yeeted by tornadoes. Excellent. Yeah, Nader was the guy that everyone made a joke about how his name sounded like the word Nads. Because Beavis and Butthead was a thing. And I remember, like, hearing that dude's name, and they called him, like, Nads. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who he is otherwise. Yep. So at the moment, I'm a slightly distracted gamer. But I'm changing that now. And we're gonna go to Beedle's Island in peace. I'm just gonna use the fast travel, hang on. I'll show you the secret fast travel trick. You ready? Boost! Famous trick. Fast travel unlocked. There's no gratitude crystals here. Fuck, was I lied to? There's supposed to be someone here. Ah, whatever. I guess not. Maybe I didn't read it properly. That's always a possibility. I could do the fast travel trick again. I'm gonna do it. Zip. I think this is where I have to be. It certainly looks it. We've arrived at Eldin Volcano. You could use your dowsing ability to locate the gate to the trial. You must pass this trial in order to locate the sacred flame. Hmm? All the way down there? It's still, you know what, as much as I enjoy using the controller, just by nature of this game's design, using a thumbstick to swing a sword, even with the precision, as cool as that is, it's like, goddamn, it's just not as tactile and as fun as just pressing a single button. Singular button works just as well, really. Okay, so the trial spot is down there. I am very slow to make progress tonight. Actual good use of the amiibo. I think that's the first time that the amiibo came in handy. Not worth the price tag unless you collect these fucking pieces of plastic, but I mean, hey, that was useful. I wonder if that big pillar represents the trial entrance. You know, the big pillar of light that's just right there next to one of the descent points? The obvious pillar of light that is clearly the trial. Oh, hey, we meet again. How you been, bud? Rumbled over here because I heard someone spotted goddess cubes in the area. May have already found some, but I got a feeling there are some others hidden away around here. You might think about searching for them yourself when you get the time. Let's see. So it wasn't this landing spot precisely, but let's see how close I am to it. Great. I mean, I see it. There's a bird statue over there. There is a bird statue right there. Do I have to go up in the sky again? It's a shame you can't bird statue to another bird statue. That seems like a pretty obvious thing. I don't know. Feels like a thing that would have been a good addition to this HD version. Because you have to, like, now, like, measure what is more efficient. Using the bird to go up into the sky, or just walking there. I don't have an answer. I know there's an answer, I don't have one. This might have been a slightly longer thing. It feels like it might have... Yeah, this feels... I'm trying to speed run. Oh god. Link going mental on the harp. The Zora guitar was better, I'm sorry. I mean, Zora guitar is best. Thrust your sword into the center. Let's see. Playing this at night, a little tired, had a long day. Let's see. I mean, you can tell, just based on the gameplay alone so far. Master Link, you stand within Din's Silent Realm. The third trial will test the limits of your power. Locate the last flame that will enhance your sword. You must first complete this final challenge and achieve spiritual growth once again. So someone in the comments was saying how cool it would have been if each of the trials was associated with the word. Like a little bit more. So like, you know, a trial of courage, a trial of wisdom, a trial of power. So this could have been maybe like a combat trial. But it's these segments each time. Which aren't that bad. I've grown to like them. Kind of. Something tells me this one is going to make me frustrated. So far, so good. Is that real lava? Newest AVGN episode. They destroy a game in real lava. I don't know who was on vacation when they decided, like, hey, film this for the episode, but it was effective. That... Ooh. And the game looked like shit, obviously, but, that, and I was going to also mention that, great. I forgot what I was gonna say, too. Damn it. I mean, I guess you could create your own lava. And, like, how do you clear it? Do you have to, like, wherever you are near a volcano, do you have to clear it with an official? And say, hey, listen, I want to destroy a shitty video game in your volcano. Do we have permission to do that? Like, who gives you permission to go to the volcano and throw in a Sega Genesis game? I think it was Mega Drive, or I don't even know. There's just so much Sega. Growing up, I couldn't keep track of all the fucking add-ons. Evidently, neither could my friends, because every time a new one came out, like, another person would drop off of Sega. Be like, yeah, I'm good. I only knew one person with Sega CD. Would it be fair to say that Sega's lust for additions and peripherals led to, or partially led to their downfall? At least in the hardware department. Nintendo tried a number of editions, and then most of them just stayed Japan only. There was the Satellaview thing, or whatever the fuck it was, where you could, like, do satellite programming with your Super Nintendo. There's the 64DD. There's a big expansion slot under the GameCube that people stored their weed in. I don't know if that was ever utilized. But there were definitely additions that Nintendo toyed around with. But I feel like a lot of them just stayed Japan only. Maybe they were like, this isn't gonna work. Nah, we're good. Okay. Don't know where the other ones are. To me, the most egregious thing Nintendo does in regards to new editions is like what they were doing with Game Boy. It's like, here's a backlight. Okay, now here's color. Here's a slimmer version that actually is amazing. Not even that egregious, really. It's just a thing that they did, and I ended up buying like 4 different Game Boys before we got to GBA. So that was a bit of a problem. Mostly my own damn problem, though, because I could not resist a new Game Boy. Even if it was the old Game Boy, but with the new coat of paint. That's not good. That's not good. I hope this is the right way. This sounds more like Metroid music than Zelda music. Not that I'm complaining. Ooh, Okay, I have to do that again. There's still fucking 5 left? Yeah, this one's a bit of a pain in the ass. Oh, you gotta be shitting me! That's fucked. Oh no. I have to do that again. Okay. And then I still have to go back for that one. And then find 3 more. Good. Okay, I like the other 2. I did. They weren't that bad. No, don't. Getting real sick of this shit. And yes, like I said, I am actually a little tired. I mean, it's my own damn mistake, but at the same time, it just, like, locked Link into that path. Please do not kill. This one. Make a left. What? I'm holding left! I was holding left! I was holding left. We could just do that. That's fine. I don't know how that happened, but I'm happy it worked. Wow, okay. Okay, so now we're back at the beginning of the trial. There's a couple this way. Great. Holy shit. Oh my god, please do not kill. Please do not kill. Jesus. My pulse is so fucking fast right now. Oh my god. Well, maybe this makes for good viewing? I don't know, maybe? Maybe there's some drama here? Like, will he do it or willn't? What are you talking about, willn't? I'm glad I saved those for last, even if it was an accident. Fire shield earrings. With these, you can stand any heat without a sweat. One of the 3 sacred gifts. I want the red tunic. I want Link to be red. Make him red, you cowards! You can now travel safely in extremely hot areas. Okay. Just gonna go back up to the damn sky. The volcano area is just too loosely connected, like you just have to do all kinds of weird shit. So I feel like my best bet would just be to do that. There are things in this game that could be improved. Like, there's a couple things that you could do that would, I think, cut down the gameplay time, but also cut down some frustration. And then there's some things that are just part of the game. Like, the game has great elements, and it has some stuff I don't love, as I've said, but to me, that trial, it wasn't the worst thing. Once I got used to it, I was like, alright, well, it's just, I'm almost dead a million times, but, the 3 trials, like I said, it would have been cooler if each name had its own thing. If the imprisoned fight only happened once or twice. So, maybe there are some things that could be done. To cut down on the tedium. I think this is the way. I had a really cool mask that a friend bought me. That was like a Beatles mask, a face mask. I fucking lost it today. I think when I went to go feed the geese and ducks, I pulled out the oats and the mask dropped and it's gone. Bummed me the fuck out. I really liked it. I was looking at other, like, masks that are not too... Like, I looked for stuff that was referential, but not annoyingly so, and I couldn't really find anything. Like, I was looking at a Zelda mask in particular, and one of them was cool, but I'm not sure. It's like, alright. Yeah, I mean, am I gonna walk around with a fucking Triforce on my face? Link has it on the back of his hand, so... I have a status update for you, Master. We are now in the crater... near the crater at the peak of Eldin Volcano. I'm detecting extremely high temperatures in this area. However, your fire shield earrings will allow for extended periods of exploration. I calculate the probability of finding the final sacred flame here at 90%. Wow. Pretty confident there, Aphi. Also, leave a comment if I am now at a time where I could get the Hylian shield. I have no memory of this place. I really don't. I don't remember any of this. It's weird because I could say, oh, it was only 10 years ago. But when I was younger, when Ocarina of Time came out, it was like 10 years from Zelda 2. And that seemed like actual forever. Like actual forever. But as you get older, time... your perception of time changes a bit, and 10 years is a lot. A decade is a lot. But it doesn't seem as much. I mean, yeah, the distance from, let's say, this game to whatever Zelda game we're at now, which is this game, is the same as it was from, yeah, Zelda 2 to Ocarina of Time, which, think about that, from 2D. Even Zelda 1 to Ocarina of Time. 10 years. And here we are playing the same game. Though, truthfully, I was just thinking about the leap from this game to Breath of the Wild again. And that was in an even shorter amount of time, and that change is fucking huge. Oh, you're looking here for goddess cubes too? Nice work getting past the hot spot back there, bud. The heat back there did not bother me a bit, but these flames right here are another matter. I wish there was something we could do to put these flames out. Do we have to Scranton inside the frog? I guess this is what you have to do. Isn't this where Rivali taught Link how to yeet? Something like that. I don't know if I can do anything here just yet. I can, I'm just a dumbass. Hang on, let's try that again. That's one of the things I love about the Zelda series so much. I like that each game essentially gets a chance to start over in a new setting, a new story, a new world. When they continue, it's usually pretty good, but mostly just the opportunity to, you know, explore. Huh? What are you doing? Let go. That's weird. What's going on there? Familiar, but different. It's like the perfect formula. Because you kind of get what you want, but you'll get something different too. Quite good. I think even better handled than Final Fantasy. Considering Final Fantasy lately is just going back to 7. Mostly. It's like if Cloud was the protagonist of every Final Fantasy game. Oh, that would be so incredibly unfitting. Hey, the flames are out. Now we can get through here. More flames. Hate to ask you this, bud, but could you do the fire extinguisher routine again? It's the one thing this game is missing. Holes that you can jump down. I can get cool music. Like cool, weird ambient music stuff. There we go. Now we're solving puzzles. So what was that? There was like a 4 ladybug... ladybug? What's that word, Vin? Ladybug convention. So is there a name for a gathering of ladybugs? Like a gaggle? I do enjoy that we're so indecisive, you know, with our language that... Oh, yes! 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 That various animals have different names for when there's a gathering of them. A murder of crows, a flock of seagulls, a gander of olives, a gaggle of geese. Couldn't we just agree on one word? Like... Blingen? See this, bud? Talk about intriguing. We're definitely off the map here. This does not feel like goddess cube stuff to me. I bet there's something super important hidden around here. All I could say is that big frog with the big thirst. All I can say is that that is a big frog with a big thirst. I do not think the amount of water one of your little bottles can hold is gonna cut it this time. You have to get a big container to hold the water needed for this job. Got anything like that? Speaking of which, where are you gonna get all that water? Gotta say, I'm pretty stumped. I detect no water in the immediate vicinity. Of course, you will need a large basin to proceed past the impediment. You'll also need water. I recommend you start with the task. With that task. Yeah, you can probably tell the difference between daytime Vinny and just before bed Vinny. How do we proceed with this task? Fine, I need one of your famous hints. Don't think I can get there from here. Oh. I was like, wait a minute. I can climb up that. Just fucking faded out of existence. I love that Goron is interested in goddess cubes for their aesthetics rather than their treasure. Because the Goron doesn't know about the sky. Do Gorons have bird ride? Well, the best I've got is that I have to go back to the water area and talk to the dragon there. That's what I'm thinking. Hint. Detect the sound of a waterfall from the passageway to the south. It would appear that there's water near the area we just passed. Okay, that's better than me going all the way there to talk to a dragon just because I had a hunch. Even though I would be adding an extra hour to my playtime, which means I'm getting my money's worth, of course. That's an argument from video game in video games, in the general vicinity of video games, that I don't really fully agree with or understand is that more hours automatically equals you getting your money's worth. Now, here's the thing. I agree that I don't want a game to be 5 minutes long. But there are some games that are great that are only 5 hours long. Titanfall 2 single player comes to mind. Metroid Zero Mission is not that long of a game, and it's one of the best games. There are many games that I would rather have paced out correctly than artificial extension via grinding or some other menial tasks. And yes, I'm going to use Chrono Trigger as an example of an RPG where you don't have to grind. It's about 20 hours or so, which is usually like, you know, half the length of an RPG from that time. A lot of games were like 40 hours, like, of that scope. And then there were people who were upset that, I forget what RPG it was, but there was some RPG that didn't have over 100 hours of gameplay. And because of that, they were upset. Wish I could remember exactly what game that was that they were upset about, but it was a thing that happened a couple years back, and I was like, yeah. I would rather an RPG have a solid 30 or solid 20 hours than have to play through a slog of a game where you have to grind and go through the same activities over and over and over again. So, I don't think I'm in the right spot. Yeah, I think I might have gone a little too far in a few places. Hang on. Well, turns out I was right. And again, I have no memory of this either, but there was some vague recollection of that thing. There was like a pot that the dragon was in. It was like a, was a pot. My brain. Okay, I'm gonna go to this place. I'm gonna get the thing, and then I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I am going to stop the recording, and then tomorrow morning, I'll do another hour and get up to the dungeon, just to have made some progress. Because as much as I'm enjoying this playthrough, it is also time for us to finish this playthrough soon. So, I'm just too tired to keep going. God damn it. There's a really good, windscreen for this microphone that comes with it, but then I tried buying replacements and they're just not as good. Like small lapel windscreens, like the little foam covers for the microphone. The ones I'm using now I got as like a replacement and they're just not amazing. And then I tried to... I looked up the exact windscreen that I had previously. It was just getting old. It's like, truthfully, just like kind of crusty, so, yeah. I looked it up and it was only $6. I was like, great, $6, I'll buy it. Shipping, $34.99. That's the thing. Measurements indicate a large amount of water in this basin. The quantity of water is 85% chance of putting out the flames that block our path. Just once, I would love if I was wrong on a long shot. I recommend you attempt to borrow this basin from the water dragon. Ah, it's you. Tell me, are you mastering the power that dwells within your sword? Oh, you wish to borrow my water basin. Very well. I have recovered. I have no intention of having to soak in it again soon. Be gone with it. It's yours to use as you please. Be gone, basin! To transport the water dragon's basin to the volcano, you will need to enlist the service of that transport robot. Shall I send word to him? Not that guy. Master, unless you plan to carry this tub on your back, now is not the time to be picky about who will help you. I will call for the robot. Not this guy. Hang on, I'm gonna try something different with my microphone position. So that it's like close to my mouth, but not directly in front of it. Mistress Fi, my deep apologies for keeping you waiting. Let's see here. This cargo looks very heavy, but it's well within my payload tolerances. Bzzzt. Master Shortpants, watch carefully while I demonstrate what a real hero looks like. Bzzzt. Not this guy. As usual, Vert, I shall wait you in the skies above. Master, your task here is complete for the moment. We should return to the sky so that we can set a course for the volcano. But yeah, I'm doing new and innovative video recording techniques. Like doing some of it one night and then recording the rest like the next day. Or in the case of the grab bag I just did, I did it... Okay, I recorded the first one, which was the second one in the segment. Then I recorded the first part of the segment. Then I waited 2 days and recorded the third part of the segment. So yes, it was very good, innovative recording tuber technology. It's like artistic. So for me, it will be a completely different day. For you, it'll be about, I don't know, 4 seconds or so. So I guess, no big speech, right? Why would there be a big speech? I'll see you in a couple minutes. I'll see you in a couple seconds. With connecting orange for good luck. I dreamt I was a bird. Soaring over a great vista. No, wait, that's just this game. I did dream that, there was a military... Look, Link is just waking up too. There was some weird military thing, and they were like, hey, where'd you get that canteen, son? I'm like, I don't know, I had it. What do you care about my canteen? Anyway. Well, it's been about 12 hours, so, whoa. Anything new happen in those past 12 hours for you? Basically, this is what we call in the business a time skip. To, like, gain my bearings again. For you, it was about 3 seconds. For me, it was an eternity. I lived 300 years inside of a weird dream, and then returned now to fly around on fake birds. Oh, there it is. Both the basin and the shitty robot. Who's actually not shitty at all. I mean, since I last played this, RetroArch was released on Steam. I have a game called Skatebird. Seriously. It's a skateboarding bird. The theme is bird. But there's an embargo for that, so it'll be up tomorrow. I'll just play it after I'm done with Skyward today and see what it's like.
This is the entrance to the volcano! I'd better get there before Master Shortpants!
What's going on? I almost blew a rotor trying to slow myself during that descent.
Anyway, this is where you want the water, right? What? The summit? Why didn't you say so from the start? I don't want to carry this thing back to the sky. It's heavy. This place is swarming with monsters. I bust up enemies like a junkyard wreckers. Too bad I got my mitts full with this basin. Master Shortpants, since we came all this way, let's play a little game called Protect the Robot. Here's how it works. I'll follow you up the volcano, and you make sure nothing touches me. Got it? Good! Your job is simple.
We can also play a game. Is Vinny any sharper in the afternoon than he was just before bed last night? I feel a little sluggish today. I don't know why. Just a little slight sluggish.
Hey, Master Shortpants, I have a great idea. Let's play something called padding the gameplay.
What's your concern? What's your boggle, citizen? Please state the nature of the medical emergency. Just watched a video about the top-rated Metacritic games for the N64. This guy does N64. Glenn Plant has a channel that pops up in my recommendeds every now and then, and it's just N64 games, as the title would suggest. And he did the top 10 Metacritic rated N64 games, and then, you know, tried to determine whether or not they belonged on that list. And one of them, like, number 8 was Wave Race 64. Which, for its time, was all well and good. For its time. Well, that worked out alright. Wave Race 64 is a game that I got real early on. Well, I rented it, actually. I never owned it, but I loved it. And now you watch footage of it, and it looks so much worse because it's only 20 frames per second. For a racing game, But at the time, I didn't really notice it. I just was so focused on them wave physics. I couldn't believe how cool they were. Wow. Cutting off your nose to spite your face, right there. But yeah, the 8th rated game on the N64 on Metacritic, I was like, huh? Mario Kart 64 is not on that list. Again, this is just a compilation of various review scores, so it's not one person making their own personal favorite list. But I think the list was generally pretty good. Conker's Bad Fur Day, Banjo-Kazooie, both Zeldas, Mario 64, of course, Perfect Dark, GoldenEye, Paper Mario, and Mario Tennis was number 10, which, that game is good. Where's Diddy Kong Racing? So, pretty interesting compilation. Just incidentally. And it made me think about, you know, some of the games that I really liked on the N64 that nobody else really played. Like, Winback. Game I've talked about from time to time. That game was awesome. Chopper Attack, which is not that good of a game, but I liked it. I liked some of it. I don't know if I played it now, I'd probably hate it, but at the time I thought it was cool. Pilot Wing 64 is still one of my favorite games on that console. I also really love Blast Corps from Rare, which, you know, to be fair, that's on, I think that's on Rare Replay. So that game gets some attention from time to time. It's not, like, obscure. Huh. What is this fucking thing? Not really sure what I'm doing up here. Also, Rogue Squadron was not in the top 10, which is just a shame, but a game that's lesser known that I really like was Battle for Naboo. Sure, it was Star Wars Episode 1 stuff, but the gameplay was really solid. I actually liked that the game mostly took place on the ground, just for the sake of variety. I thought it handled it well. And then you have Star Wars Shadows of the Empire, which, again, I loved it when it came out, but that game did not age well. That game just tried to do too many things, and it did many of those things quite poorly. But I think that game is perfect for a remake. Everyone wants to make, like, remake perfect games. But I think we should be focused on remaking games that were pretty good. Yeah, slash the ass upwards! Yeah, wipe! I don't know what I'm doing, robot. I'm trying to have a conversation here with my imaginary chat room. Yes. I mean, I don't know if Shadows of the Empire remake would sell. I mean, it's Star Wars, and it's its own unique original story. And if you were to do all the things that that game didn't quite get right, and, like, actually do them well... Hell, I don't know, maybe people would be into it. I would. I still really want that Rogue Leader game to come out that was supposed to release for the Wii, which was like the best of the Rogue Squadron trilogy, or something like that. And they made it, it got to like 99% completion, and they canceled it, just like Star Fox 2. It's like, god damn it. Just release it on this console and get rid of the motion controls. Charge like 20 bucks for it, and it would sell like crazy, because the Rogue Squadron games were great. I mean, easier said than done. I'm sure there's a lot of technical hurdles, but, man. But no, the N64 had a lot of cool little games. Like, I think Bomberman 64 was cool. It was an early title. If you want to remake a game, something like that, that would be a good remake. I mean, cost versus effort versus how much profit one would expect. These are all things to consider, but just from a fan perspective. I'm always too late to the damn fatal blow, always. You know what should get a remake? Skyward Sword. It would just be the dungeons all strung together, and that would be it. No, I kidding. I kidding. There's a lot of N64 games that I haven't played, but now I'm a little bit nostalgic for N64, and I really want to play Ocarina of Time again, but I also want to wait and see if there is a remake of it at all, which I doubt there is, but I'll wait a little bit longer, and then maybe by then I could play the 3D version on Citra with some extra enhancements.
You want me to pour water on this? No problem. No problem. Did you see that, Mr. Spy? Is there anything else I can do to be of assistance, Zerp? Just call me.
If there's anything else I can do. The flames blocking your path have been fully extinguished. I recommend proceeding ahead. You are something else, bud. There is nothing you cannot do. You go on in. You've earned the right to blaze this trail. I was at, a deli today. Not one I usually go to, and they gave me... They charged me for 2 sandwiches. And I was like, no, I got 1. I didn't order 2. So then they charged me for 1 sandwich. But then gave me 2 of the same sandwich. So, we eating good for the next 3 weeks, lads. You know, that was a lot less time in between dungeons than I expected. What I mean is, like, usually the overworld takes like 2 hours. I feel like it took less than that. And a lot of what I was doing yesterday was just fapping, which means wasting time. I have to make a choice. Do I want to do Skatebird? Or do I want to just do the entire dungeon? I'll just do the dungeon. This is gonna be a long episode. Fuck it. Make some progress. Do you remember in Majora's Mask 3D, when you had the ability to do ice platforms, but then only in certain spots, where the original you could do them anywhere? Yeah. We could use another Majora's Mask remake. I'm assuming you can use the bug net to catch fairies. I just forgot. God damn it, Link. Do love the bow and arrow in this game, especially with, gyro. I wonder how many people that just upset that I left a heart there while having one heart missing. I get it. It's the thing on the screen that isn't the thing you would do. Like, yeah. This is cool, but when do I start when do I get to ranch slimes? Oh. The exit at last. Whoa, don't scare me like that. I thought you were one of them monster creeps. Oh, hey, what's this? You got yourself a swanky pair of digging mitts, don't you? Well, who are you anyway? What you doing here? On a quest. I get you. Huh, me? Oh, yeah, the name's Gould. I'm the big boss of the Magmas. Those digging mitts you got right there, I invented them. No offense, pal, but you don't look like a kind of guy I'd send in here on a treasure hunting mission, but you know, what do I know? You might just surprise me. So here's the deal. Word in the tunnels is that there's a huge treasure hidden in these here ruins. Nobody's ever seen it. Come back to tell the tale. Countless treasure hunters have disappeared in here. Poof, gone. As a treasure digger, I gotta warn you to just turn around and enjoy the many peaceful years of digging left to you. But you're gonna do this no matter what I say, aren't you? All right, then. I'm gonna let you in on an ancient treasure hunting legend passed down among generations of Magmas. Every Magma worth a handful of dirt knows this, and here we go. You seek the entrance to the king's treasure. Look for the two statues that face one another. Show your bravery and jump onto the mouth of the sleeping statue. Do this and the path will open before you. You remember all that, you're golden. Thanks. Some of my guys are just searching around here for the treasure. If you get lost, holler at one of them. Why would I need that when I have Phi? Okay, here's what you're going to do. You're going to find the lizard that spit into other lizard. Those bats can take your weapon ability away. One of the most annoying enemies in Zelda 1. Nintendo likes to bring that fucker back in different forms. Designer grading. Costs 4 times the usual grading. You know what's grading? Motorcycles. Not you if you ride a motorcycle, of course, because I can't hear your motorcycle. And not all of them are fuck loud, but Staten Island is home to people that like to be loud. They like to be... They like to wake old people like myself. No, it's true though, there's a lot of people that love their motorcycles, and it's something I've noticed more and more. Just revving, going mad fast, bro. And somehow going fast where there are red light cameras, and not just red light cameras, but speed cameras. We have a lot of those on Staten Island. That is a thing that has pissed a lot of people off. The goddamn speed cameras. Oh, god damn it. What have I done? And I mean, fair enough, they do suck. I just don't know how the motorcyclists get away with it. Back in my hometown of Italy, we had the bicicletta. My Italian man just sounds like Dracula now. Thought I came in from here? I might be wrong. Nope. Every time. Link is just keeping a number of smelly cut-off tails in his pouch. Actually, I'm not sure where he's storing it, because his pouches are very small, so I'm gonna guess he's keeping it in his hat. What do you think the inside of Link's hat smells like? Asking for a friend, haha. I was hoping I could carry the water over there with the Beedle. That's not how this works, is it? Ha! Yeah, I figured there had to be something like this here. The rupees were a good visual clue for that. My favorite theme of Zelda Dungeon is dirt. It's not fire, it's not water, it's not ice, it's just dirt. Nice to be able to finally— oh! Eliminate those meddling frogs more easily. Dinner is served.
Stuff looks hot. I wouldn't mind a little hot bath for my sore shoulders, but this is too much. What have we got here? Another new guard? You can't break me with interrogation. Son, you'll never make me talk. I'm not some sideshow for you to gawk at. Get lost! Shoo, now!
Oh. I don't remember the item you get from this dungeon, and there's no more item spots. Slots. Good thing that dust pile was there to telegraph this. I'll save you. I can't save you. Are those like baobab plants? Would that be their name? Baobab? The show Bob's plant. How the fuck do I get water over there? Maybe it's an upgrade to make this thing suck? I mean, not suck as an item, I mean just like... I don't know. Oh! Oh! That's pretty cool. Okay. So far, no major hurdles. Oh, look, it's a major hurdle. Hello, Private! It's me, Major Hurdle! Did you make a stinky sound? You will do great. Excellent. There's a lot of things one needs to do at once. Seems to work just fine.
Hey, I was watching that. I was watching you, pal. You really sucked into those lava thingies. Amazing stuff! If you don't mind doing one more thing while you're at it, how about you get me down from here?
No.
What? What?
Come on, Link, you're acrobatic. You can do this.
Alright, fine. We gotta do some fancier tricks than that.
I don't know if this is the solution, but I would love for it to be. There's a solution.
Oh yeah, I'm saved! I don't know who you are or where you're from, but I owe you big time. Are you looking for treasure too? Yeah, sure. Totally caught up in that too, huh, pal? Well, I can see it on your face. You're here because of the legend of the sleeping statue, right? But those are some busted old digging mitts. You can't be using them for treasure hunting. I got it. As a thanks, I'm gonna give you a replacement pair for my secret stash. Don't you go nowhere. All yours. They've been in a buried treasure chest, so they ain't dirty or anything. Now, these ain't the kind of thing that you can easily get your hands on just anywhere, so take good care of them. Right, and I'm out of here. So long!
So that's the final item? Dig? Dig 2. They let you burrow your way underground. That makes sense. Well, now I understand what these things are. Alright, what about... how about that?
How's Mitch treating you? If you want to get a good look above ground, try pressing ZL.
ZL is Gul Dukat's daughter. Look at Link's animation. It's amazing. I gotta collect the rupees so Tingle can translate my Triforce charts. We gotta find the Triumph forks. Okay, that's a cooler thing than I give it credit for. And also, I didn't remember that at all. Another one? Who's else? There's been a James Bond channel on the Pluto TV thing, and I was watching Man with the Golden Gun a little bit, That movie's pretty rough. That is a rough movie. I still don't understand why James Bond in a car with whoever that dude is, I forget his name. I should know better, but I don't. They do like a corkscrew flip over like a small gap, and they play a fucking slide whistle. I'm serious. It's supposed to be this cool stunt, and this is what you hear. And that's why Roger Moore's James Bonds get shit on a little bit. Don't get me wrong, he's got some good movies under his belt. And he had a very long and successful run of that character. But they went for the comedy, which suited the actor, truthfully, but they went for the comedy to the point of, like, sometimes there's just no tension. You don't feel like any character's really in danger. But yeah. That's what you get when you had a fucking slide whistle, I guess. I rewatched, I was cooking while I was watching it, but I rewatched the movie Tomorrow Never Dies. Which I saw in the theater. Because the GoldenEye game got me interested in James Bond. And it was so hyped, the Tomorrow Never Dies movie, because it was gonna be the sequel to GoldenEye 007 James Bond video game. And I remember it being somewhat disappointing-ish. But watching it now, I mean, it's not amazing, but it's alright. It's actually enjoyable. Some good stunts, some interesting stuff that they tried to do that didn't really work in my opinion, but they tried. Like the whole plot revolves around the dude from Game of Thrones, Jonathan Pryce, the what's his name, the Great Sparrow? I forgot already. So much of that show and the lore just kind of escaped me. Thanks, Season 8. Yeah, still salty about Season 8. Whatever that is. Oh, that was a bomb. Okay, sure. Sure it was. But he controls the media, and he wants... The plot is laughable, because he wants the news. It's laughable, but yet... It's like... The way it's done is funny. Excuse me, but there's some aspect to it where... I'm like... I see what they were going for, and this is kind of a terrifying prospect. He's a media conglomerate mogul, and his big attempt to control the news is to make the events happen before anyone else covers it, so that he gets the exclusives. So he starts a war. And it's funny to see that from 20 years ago, and then also kind of like have some level of us living it a little bit. Not really, but it's just the world is so news-oriented at the moment in regards to, like, how people think and act and, like, who's real, who's fake. It gets infuriating, actually, so I have to just tune out. But the movie attempted something. I don't know if it succeeded necessarily, but it's alright. The action's pretty good, and Pierce Brosnan could have been the best Bond if he just got better scripts. But, anyway. Oh yeah, you've come along at the right time, pal. I don't know who you are, or where you're from, but what I need right now is for you to get me off of this chain. I'm in a hurry. I'm not asking you to do it for nothing, no. Set me free and I'll tell you the big gigantic secret about this room. Secret about treasure, okay? He had the ability to do suave shit. He could do comedy. He could do action. He had the Pierce Brosnan choke face. Most famously seen in World Is Not Enough. Like, that's a name. Pierce Brosnan's choke face. kind of a thing. But yeah, his movies just... The movies they gave him, he never really got much of a chance to do his best work. And to me, GoldenEye was the only Bond movie that he did that was actually genuinely great. Everything else was degrees of shit. Except Tomorrow Never Dies, which... and World Is Not Enough, they both have good things in them. They do. And I'll be honest, this new Bond movie, I like Daniel Craig as Bond. I think he is a fine James Bond, but there's just not much excitement from me. Oh, hold on 1 second. Okay, phone call. Yeah, I'm just not all that excited about this James Bond movie that's coming out. I don't know. I feel like it's just... The Spectre movie didn't do anything for me, and, I have a feeling it's gonna be weird. I mean, I'm interested enough to see how they're gonna conclude the Daniel Craig arc of James Bond. Again, this isn't the deepest series of movies of all time. This is action series with some comedy, and every now and then they try to do something a little deeper. Like the On Her Majesty's Secret Service movie where James Bond's wife dies, and it becomes an actual, like, thing that, you know, you get to see some emotional depth to this dude. The problem is, the guy who played James Bond at the time is not an actor. He was just an Australian model that lied his way into the part. But I kind of want to see what they're going to do with No Time to Die, though I have a feeling James Bond himself is going to be turned into a joke. I guess we'll see. I mean, he's already kind of a joke. My martini shaken, not stirred. Like, who is this guy? Why does he talk like that? Pushy. Pushy galore. Pushy. Anyway, I also mentioned that my stylus broke on my, the needle broke on my cartridge of my record player after only, like, 3 records played. And I will admit, I bumped into the needle. But I wasn't rough with it by any means. The thing just fucking snapped off. And I asked someone at a record shop, I said, is this like a common occurrence? And the dude was like, I've had a record player here since this, like, one that I've used that's old from the 70s, and it's fine. You really think I would divulge super secret info about treasure? My mama didn't raise no patsy. I spent too long finding that info. Those gloves are from my brother's secret collection. Are you friends with my brother or something? That's right. Wait. There's something I want to give you. Just, I'll go get it. Wait here. Here, take this. It's some super secret info that I put together. It took some real sweat and work, too. I had to survey this place near 100 times to figure it out, but you ready for this? Now, don't go faint when I tell you. Right around here, there is a hidden room! In return, don't tell anyone that I was captured. It'll just be our little secret, okay? Okay, it's a secret. Hey, we meet again. Sorry, but I kind of happened to overhear that conversation. Seems one of my guys was giving you a hard time. Sorry about that, but that stuff he was saying was all true. There's a breeze coming from somewhere in this room. I tell you, I could smell it. I figure the information in that chest will be useful to you. It's a map, isn't it? There's a fake wall. On the other side of that wall, there's another room. Gone underneath is full of monsters, so we don't go tunneling too much down there. But if you're feeling adventurous, it might just be a hidden route. So I contacted Fluence, the company that makes my record player, and they just got back to me and said that they would replace it for me. Which is good because the cartridge for that record player is $50. And while the novelty of playing a record is nice, holy fuck the hassle when you could just press a button on a computer. Like, I am not a music purist. I like records for the art. I like the actual physical item. You can change the color of the disc. They're cool. They do have a unique analog sound. It's a nice hobby, but it is not my replacement for, like, listening to music from a playlist. I'm sorry, it's just not. And it's expensive, too. But, again, for stuff that you really love, like, I'll give you an example. There is a Kid A remake coming out. Not a remake, precisely. It's a, remake. What am I talking? Like a video game? No. Kid A from Radiohead. That album is great. And Amnesiac, which to me is a little less great, but I still love it. It's called Kid A Amnesiac. And it was announced at the PlayStation event, and there's going to be a game. A walking simulator, I guess. But they're also doing, like, a re-release with new songs, well, new old songs. And I heard one. I don't remember it. I don't remember the name of it, but it was good. I liked it. It was one that I've never heard before. It was like a B-side from the Kid A Amnesiac era. And, it's just been released. It's called, If You Say the Word. So yeah, it was good. I liked it. And it's also called Kid Amnesia. Kid Yam. This is this game's Morph Ball segment. So I'm probably gonna have to pick that up. Considering Kid A is one of my favorite albums. Still considering doing a top 50 favorite albums list. I just keep forgetting. I mean, my movie list has definitely changed. Like Apocalypse Now and There Will Be Blood are definitely on that list. So there's a couple things that I want to watch some more movies, and then maybe I'll redo some of my movie list. But the album list is harder, because there's so many albums that I would like to include, and then there's so many that I know I'll forget. Anyway, that was a cool part of the dungeon. Now we can open that wacky door. Darkest Dungeon 2 is going to be on EGS Early Access. So in its early access form, it'll only be on Epic Games Store. Same with the Radiohead thing. And it's really hard to continue resisting Epic Games Store when they keep getting catches like this. I mean, when they keep just straight out, like, buying these things. Straight up buying these things out. It's like, fuck. I have avoided Epic Games Store. And there's a full list of reasons. I've read the lists. I've read, you know, why they basically don't have the same amount of support as Steam, but that they also give their like the people that make games a higher percentage. But to me, it's just competition is good. But when competition includes a 6-month exclusivity agreement so that nobody else can play the game, it really kind of pisses me off. When there's literally no reason, like there's no, it's not like you're buying a console that has specific, like, specs. It's just a PC game that's being gated behind a specific program that wants to make money off of you. That's why I don't really like EGS. It bothers me. And it's like, I don't need more programs on my computer. I already have enough. There's other issues too with EGS, and I'm not all that concerned about them as much as I am that particular thing. And yeah, I'm stubborn. I know I'm stubborn, but if that Radiohead thing never leaves EGS, then I guess I don't play it. And Darkest Dungeon 2, as cool as it is, and as much as I really want to play it, I guess I'm just gonna wait. Sucks. And again, this is mostly my own fault. Like, I've made the decision not to download that thing. And again, I'm sure you could get a nice list of all the things that it does that pisses people off. Missing features, bad refunds, security, all that stuff, whatever it may be. I read the list, I had my reasons. I had my raisins. But now it's just truthfully like spite. It's like, you know, when you say, I'm living on spite only, it gives me strength. Platts. So busy, so busy. Burning the midnight oil looking for loot. This certainly doesn't feel like a final dungeon. Like, to me, the final dungeons... I don't know if this is the final dungeon, there might be one more, I don't remember, but, to me, final dungeons in Zelda games are supposed to be, like, foreboding, like Turtle Rock. I don't know. Shadow Temple, which I don't think that's the final dungeon besides before Ganon, is it? It might be. Spirit is actually... Never mind. Yeah, this is flawed argument. Don't worry about it. Green Monster! I can't believe they're following us down here now. Guess I have to have some fun with him for now, though. You're on Magma Turf now, fiend. You may be scary, but as long as the way ahead of me is clear, you'll never catch me. No, you got me. Go on, then, you monster. Boil me, bake me, do your worst, huh? I know those gloves. Ain't those from my brother's secret collection? He gave me them. What? You know my brother? Ah, you're all green. I thought you were a monster. Ah, don't get all angry. I thought you were one of them. Sorry, guy. Let me give you something good to make it up to you. Here you go. Ah, you know, some monsters seem to be looking for something on those cliffs ahead of us. You heading that way too, guy? Well, take care out there. Don't want to see you get skewered or nothing. Me, I'm heading back to the boss's place. I'll open the door for you while I'm at it. See ya. Cyberpunk got a new patch. And it mostly just fixes rain graphics on the ground. And a couple other minor fixes. That's about it. Some people report the city being more dead and less populated with this new patch. 9 months in, by the way. A baby would have been born. And yet Cyberpunk still can't get, like, some of its core issues figured out, which I'm assuming would take a lot longer than just 9 months, truthfully. But anyway, it's just... There's another patch. It's 50 gigs. No, I don't know how many gigs it is. I think it was like 5. And it's something. It is something. It's been 34 years. My plan is this. I want to finish the game, see how the story wraps up, and then never look at it again. No, the truth is, if there is some kind of major DLC, I would check it out again, because I have some weird admiration for that game. And the memories that we've created together with me streaming it. It's been a hell of a ride. And there's so much in that game that I want to like. And I do genuinely like a lot of it. But I am sick of going into my inventory after every encounter to scrap, like, a weapon. I wish there was a feature that would just kind of do that. To turn those things on so that they spew lava. Somehow. Oh, I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that. Best run. Jeez. The inventory problem in a game like that, though, isn't limited to just that game. There's a part of me that likes collecting all kinds of crap, and then selling it, and using it to make other crap, but there's a part of me that just wants to mainly play the game and not be lost in a menu, which is why I usually run out of steam for the Skyrims and Fallouts of the world. It's just too much. It's just too much time inside your fucking inventory. Breath of the Wild, as an open world game, I feel like it struck a decent balance because you could just leave a weapon on the floor and you don't have to, like, worry about breaking it down. Like, there's some overly simplistic mechanics that I wish were a little deeper. But also, I remember my playtime with that game was mostly playing the game. People will, of course, have different opinions on this, because some people probably really like being in menus and managing their stuff and fucking around with their inventory. And I can handle it to some extent. And then there's another part of me that's like, okay, maybe there could be an option where anything you pick up that's worse than what you currently have gets deconstructed into parts, or is instantly sold for money, or is added to a stash that then gets sold to money when you reach a store. I don't know. Good. I mean, all right. How old is this gag now? How long until it gets old, if it's not already old? You start by drawing a penis, and then just before it becomes a penis, you change it into something else. But except that was even less clever than usual, because I couldn't think of anything to change it into. I can't even use my shield while I have the scum on me. Great. That room was very loud. That was a loud room. It's the room. You can laugh, you can cry, whatever you do, don't kill the lizard. piss off poison bats. Bring light to each statue in accordance with the number of wings each possesses, from least to most. When light resides in each statue, King's treasure shall be yours. Alright. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Centipedes. Why did it have to be centipedes? Okay. It's very cathartic when I get to kill a centipede in a video game. Well, this dungeon's almost over, which is good because I have to take a schnitzel to the oven so I can heat it up and eat it. I didn't expect to do a full dungeon as well as all the other stuff. But again, this is 2 separate days spliced together. And it's fine because this, you know, this game has been going on for a while and Metroid comes out soon-ish and I can do some stuff before then. I'll just focus on just stuff I want to play, variety, some random crap along the way, and maybe it's considering a Metroid ROM hack. Also kind of been in the mood for a Link to the Past randomizer. But we'll see. That face. That shield face. Oh, it's you. I forgot about Girahim. Oh, hello there, Link. I see you're still among the living. Fancy meeting you here. We seem to bump into each other time and time again. Oh, it's no coincidence, though, is it? You and I were bound by a thread of fate. Look at these old drawings! Until I found these, I was upset about that little stunt that the goddess's guard dog pulled at the Gate of Time. What was that twig's name again? Impa? Well, never mind that, because these drawings suggest the existence of a second Gate of Time. This news has just filled my heart with rainbows. I've been a busy boy, searching here and there and everywhere for another Gate of Time. And yet, I couldn't even find a single clue. Since I know I can be honest with you, I'll admit I got a little sulky. It was frowns all around. The thought of never getting my hands on that darling young girl again was, well, more than I could bear. But then, I found this place. The prospect of a second Gate of Time has made me positively giggly. This is when, Link, you just reach your sword and stab it backwards into his face. Before he can use his tongue. Okay, he didn't use his tongue this time, that's good. That girl, your adorable friend. She will be instrumental in bringing about the revival of my master. And though I feared she was now quite beyond my reach, I despair no longer. But before we talk any further on that subject, there's still the outstanding matter of your punishment, Link. Do you remember when I told you that the next time we met I'd make your ears bleed from the sound of your own screams? Well, I've been thinking, perhaps corporal punishment is a touch harsh. I might be willing to forgive and forget if you'll strike a deal. All I ask is that you tell me where I can find the other Gate of Time. That's not too much to ask, is it? Oh, and don't you play coy with me. I know that you know, so why not let me in on the fun? I know that you know that I know that you know. Such behavior. A mischievous boy like you needs to be dealt with firmly. I must warn you, I won't go easy on you this time. Lovely, aren't they? You'll find the supple skin of my arms tougher than any armor. Doesn't their shape just leave you breathless? Some big Freddie Mercury power going on here. Such an exquisite physique. Such stunning features. Yes, I've pretty much got it all, though there is one teensy tiny thing I lack. Namely, mercy. Come to me, Link. You and I were bound by that thread of fate, destined to fight. So come close, Link. Meet me in battle, and the thread of fate that binds us will be soaked crimson with your blood. Fuck! No! Stop! fuck? Where? Oh, how do I hit? How do I hit? Oh, right. You gotta mislead him. Right. Ah, bone! 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 No, even misleading him didn't really work that time, huh? No, stop! Hear him! Please! I'm not even trying. I'm just trying to escape, and then there's a holdover. Okay. Fuck you, hear him, fuck you. No, Link, that wasn't supposed to be that. Good time to play the harp. He'll be stunned by how good your playing is. Shit. God damn. Damn it! It was either attack or block, and I couldn't figure out. I couldn't make up my mind. Don't lick your sword, man! Defeated by your own shitty dagger flies. Enough of this foolishness. I'm Girahim, Demon Lord! Shouldn't matter how powerful your sword is, you're still nothing. Not just a human child! And yet you prevail. You filthy scamp, you have awakened a wrath that will burn for eons! I swear to you, whatever it takes, I will drag you into an eternity of torment! Bitch! I can't believe Nintendo left that last word in. Look at the hearts when I do the spin. You see that they become multiple hearts? A little weird. Oh wait, is this it? Is this now the Master Sword? I forget if there's like one more iteration of sword. Yeah, no, this is it. The flames of Din have imbued your blade with a sacred white light that demons revile. Oh, it's not open yet fully. I think. The crossguard is still kind of closed. Unless that's just it. I don't remember. In any case, Link's sick Triforce Tat. Glow-in-the-dark Triforce Tat. Loves it. Master, now that it has been tempered by the last of the sacred flames, your blade has finally revealed its true form. You now hold the Master Sword. With the sword's great power, you can awaken the gate of time within the sacred temple, but I recommend you make your way to this location. Yeah, the crossguard looks a little weird to me, compared to how you see it. I don't remember if that's just the way it looks in this game. Because I know in Wind Waker, it opens up. Well, regardless, we'll do the rest of that next time. I wasn't exactly planning on going an hour and a half. But it was worth it. It's good to make progress. Anyway, next time we find out if this is the true Master Sword or if this is just another jape. I guess we'll see. But, thank you for watching, everybody. Take care. See you soon with more Skyward Sword. And, then when this is done, I'll figure out what other stuff I want to play. So long for now. And remember, always keep your bird waxed.